Couture. How you doing? How do I be trying to pin this comment over here on Instagram. It just don't be working sometimes, but that is okay. We still go show up. I'm doing good. I won't complain. I am doing good. Okay, do I feel like I'm missing something? All right, so I got my setup. I'm over here in my Facebook group. I'm on Instagram. And so, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, D. LaShawn, how you doing? Hey, Tuts. Hey. All right. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I do like to be punctual and on time and things like that. I was having some system issues. You know, you get ready to do something and you excited about it and something try to come in and stop the process, but no, we're not having that tonight. So I had to hurry up and reboot my systems real quick and pull everything up and whatnot. But so we is up and running, okay? So thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I want to say hello to my new followers. Hello to the new people in my Facebook group. I am Dotrell McNeal, and I am a life and success coach, and I appreciate you all being here tonight. And the topic for tonight is stop watching, show up and stop watching. Build up your confidence, show up and stop watching. So feel free to share the message out to your friends, tag anyone that you think could benefit from tonight's teaching, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and jump right on in. So the reason I wanted to touch base on this topic of showing up and stop watching is because I see and hear so many new business owners, entrepreneurs, coaches, etc. You know, they talk about and complain about not being seen, and they can't find their ideal clients and customers, and they don't know, you know, what content to post and things like that, right? And so I feel the reason is because you're watching everyone else around you instead of showing up the way that you should on your own platform so that you can be seen and so you can be discovered. So your potential clients and your customers can find you, right? And I feel like you too busy watching what the next person is doing that you can't focus on what you need to so you can show up. You're not focusing on, okay, where is my ideal clients and customers hanging out? Where do I need to be, right? So you can't step outside of your comfort zone because you're too busy comfortable watching the next person, right? And if you're going to watch somebody, at least get, you know what I'm saying, some type of drive from watching them to step up in your own business to make something shake, right? If you go watch somebody, if you're inspired by that person, at least you should have some type of drive or motivation to get up and get in your own business so you can be seen, so you can be heard, so you can put yourself out there, so you can start getting comfortable with the things that make you feel uncomfortable, the things that are foreign. We need to start getting ourselves, you know, uncomfortable so we can start getting comfortable doing the things that we want to do, right? And so you wonder why it's uncomfortable for you when you get ready to turn on your camera to try to record your video or post your video, or you feel, you know what I'm saying, why you don't understand and know Canva and you can't navigate it to create your post is because you're not trying to get comfortable with the things that make you uncomfortable. And then it's like, I hear the complaints about, well, you know, I can't get no reach and I don't understand, you know, how people are, you know, getting clients and customers or making sales and things like that. They're showing up. They're not just sitting back watching. They're showing up, right? So in order, you know what I'm saying, for you to get comfortable, start doing the things like second nature, you have to get uncomfortable with it, right? You have to get outside of your comfort zone. That's like when we all started learning how to drive, or little kids learning how to tie their shoe. It's uncomfortable because it's something that they don't know how to do. It's new to them. But once they start practicing, once they start getting it, it's like second nature. Them kids put on them shoes, tie them shoes up, they want to go outside and play. When you want to drive, you want to go get your friends and your homegirls and your homeboys, you're going to learn how to drive. You're going to learn how to stop the car without jerking it, right? So you have to start doing things, exactly, right? You have to start doing things that make you uncomfortable. You have to start doing it and practicing it so you can get comfortable, so it can just like come like second nature to you, right? And so while you're busy watching the other people, guess what's happening? Those people are getting out of their comfort zone. They're showing up, doing it scared, and they're learning from what didn't go right. But you too busy watching them that you still stuck and stagnant. You killing your own comfort. You killing your own confidence because you in that comfort zone. You're watching the other people and what they're doing, and they're showing up. They probably scared and all, but guess what? They pushing through. They're moving through it. They're showing up and they're learning from the things that's not going right. And don't look at it as failure, because in my studies with NLP, there is no such thing as failure. It's only feedback. And you getting feedback from the things that didn't go right, so you'll know next time what avenues you need to duck and dodge, right? Yep. That was you, right? Yeah, we get so caught up of watching other people, right? Okay, and so you comparing yourself to them. And guess what? They may have less experience than you, but guess what? They showing up, right? They showing up, they doing it scared. And you could be in your business 6 to 8 months, just to say. And a person that come new on the scene probably in their business, 30, 60 days? And to you, it may seem like they've been in the game for at least a year or two because of how they're showing up. And they have less experience than you, but they showing up, they're doing it scared. They're learning what they're doing wrong. So when they come back around again, they not doing it they're not going to be making the same mistakes. Hey, Built Not to Break, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in, right? So we have to stop doing that. And another thing that I notice is that new people compare themselves to someone else's audience, or they're comparing their style. We need to stop wanting and wishing for the next business owner's style, expertise, their audience. Stop letting that hold you back from showing up. What's for them is for them. What's for you is for you. They showed up to build that audience. They invested in themselves to gain that knowledge and expertise they have. And guess what? You can do the same by choosing to stop watching and showing up. Stop watching and showing up, right? And so here's some tips on how you should start showing up, right? By choosing first to change your mindset. Choosing first to change your mindset, and have an imagination and start visualizing how you want your business to be, how you want to start showing up in your business, how you want to have your life. You know what I'm saying? Start by choosing to step outside of your comfort zone, by choosing to build yourself up, your self-confidence, and start doing it scared. Start taking inspired action. You know what I'm saying? Start choosing to invest in yourself, so that knowledge that they have and that expertise, and you see how they come on and you seem like they just spitting everything out, is because they invested in themselves. They studied and they showed up, right? So invest in yourself and gain the knowledge that you don't know. And once you do get that knowledge, apply it. Once you get that knowledge, apply it. Yes, use the vision. Yes, use your vision for motivation. Exactly. See what it is that you want to see in your business. Sit there and visualize yourself doing your live and visualizing yourself hearing your ching and your sales and stuff coming in, right? Visualize yourself stepping outside of your comfort zone. Visualizing yourself showing up and you're not watching everyone else, right? So the reason you need to do this is because you have customers and you have clients waiting for you. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for what you have. But you're not showing up to offer them anything. You're not showing up to not even offer them a freebie. How do you expect them to watch you? How do you know what I'm saying, to get to know you? You know what I'm saying? You need to offer them something by showing up. If you don't even have a freebie for them, it's like you need to go back in and, readjust some things, right? Like, it shouldn't even be like that. Have something for them to come back to you with, right? Start having something for them to come back to you with. Because if you're in your business and you're too busy watching them and you don't have anything for them to come back to you, not even a freebie. Like, a freebie is the easiest thing to give someone so they can keep coming back in contact with you, right? So give them something to come back to, right? Hey, Shalonda, thank you for tuning in. All right, so come on, y'all. We got to do better. We have to do better. You have to do better. I know being a coach, a new entrepreneur, a new business owner, a new influencer, a new creative, I know it's tough, I know it's scary, and I know it's hard. But this is the game. You got to get in it. You got to get your skin right. You got to get that tough skin going, right? Because your confidence matters. Your story matters. Your purpose matter. Your content that you haven't created yet, that you're scared to put out there, your content matter. That video that you're scared to record and upload, that video matters, because insecurities must go. So start planning out what it is that you need to get done, right? So that you can show up for yourself and you can start showing up for your clients as well, and your customers. You got to show up. You got to give them something. Get them to watch you. You stop watching everybody, okay? Give your audience, your customer, give them something to watch. Give them something to see, right? And if anyone is taking notes or anything, I have a few tips to help you get started if you're having, issues getting your content ideas or video ideas. I do have a couple tips that I'm going to give you. The first tip is visit and search Pinterest. Pinterest is amazing. Pinterest will give you so many ideas. It'll have your creative juices flowing. So number one, visit and search Pinterest. Number two, show up in Facebook groups and see what people are posting about and what they need help with, and engage and interact with them. I was telling, right, New Couture, yes, right. I was on my story on my Instagram earlier, and I was talking about how, I had my day planned, the earlier part of my day planned of what I was going to work on, what I was going to do to make sure I had, my notes and what I wanted to discuss for tonight's live and teaching. And so I posted in a Facebook group, and about a day or so ago, I made a post, and the engagement was really, really good. The engagement was good, and I was engaging back with them, because in that group is potential clients, it's potential customers, right? So when you're out here in these Facebook groups and you're making a post, I know we do like market research. We put out questions to see what type of bite we get and things like, right, be social, exactly. And you have to go back into those groups when you post and interact with those, people that responded back to you, because of it's something that drew them to respond to your post. That question that you put out there, it drew them in. So when you go in these Facebook groups, interact with the people, engage with them. Just don't put your post and get ghosts. No. Do not do that, okay? I had a lot of engagement today. I was networking. That's a form of networking, right? Okay, so Hey, Margarita. I hope I got that right. My apologies if I butchered that, but thank you so much for joining. Okay, and tip number 3 is ask your audience what they need help with. Make a post, on your social media platforms and ask your audience what it is that they need help with. That's an engagement post right there, because you're asking them what they want, right? You ask them what they want. And then once you do that and they start responding back, then you create content around that, right? That content is awareness. Awareness equals engagement. And engagement equals subscribing to an offer. The freebie is the offer. And then that's where the conversion things come in, equals the transactions, which could potentially be money or, time, talking with them, getting on a breakthrough call to see if that's someone that you could potentially work with and things like that. So you have to put yourself out there and make awareness for yourself and what you're doing and what you're about, who you are, what it is that you do, who you help, how you serve them, what the problem is, that you're solving for them, right? And if you don't start to do this, then don't, how can you expect your confidence muscle to grow? If you don't put yourself out there to get over, that feeling of being in your comfort zone. Exactly. Show up. That feeling of, you're not good enough. How do you know you're not good enough if you're not trying, right? So start working with your confidence muscle so it can grow. Start working it out. Expand yourself, okay? Stop sitting on your gifts and your talents, because you watching other people. You sitting on your gifts and talents watching other people, right? Your idea could be your $1 million ticket, but you sitting on it, right? You'll never know. Exactly. Take the risk and do it scared. Exactly, Anu Couture. Exactly. You'll never know. Your idea could be your $1 million ticket, but you too busy watching other people that you not showing up in your business, right? And don't get me wrong. We all peek in on other people, but there's a difference, right? It's a difference between peeking in and watching. Because when you sit and watch, you get consumed into what they have going on. And that's when the problem starts. Hey, Ro, thank you for tuning in, right? That's when the problem starts, because you lose sight of what it is that you need to be doing in your business and what you have going on. We all peek in and out on people. It's a difference. When you in your house and you hear something outside or some commotion going on, what you do? You go to your blinds, you peek out, you see, okay, this ain't got nothing to do with me. You peek and you go back to your business, right? There's nothing wrong with peeking. But when you sit there and you watching in the blind, you watching, you downloading, now you done lost whole sight of what it is that you supposed to be doing in your business, because you too busy watching. Stop watching. Show up and stop watching. Show up in your business and stop watching other people. Get your mindset right. Make up in your mind that you're done watching and you're ready to be watched by your potential clients. Exactly. People be looking at other people and they get scared. Yeah, they do. When you sit and watch and look at other people, it intimidates you and it makes you feel like, dang, I'm not good enough. I need to step it up. They over here doing this and I'm over here. Stop comparing your journey to them. You cannot do that. That's going to keep you stagnant. Do not compare your journey to someone else's. Exactly. Stop trying to be like everyone else and be yourself. Put your own unique touch and your own unique twist on what it is that you have going on. Right. Be seen and heard. Exactly. Be seen and heard. Right. So start also adjusting the language in your mind of how you're speaking to yourself. Like, stop doubting yourself and stop saying that you can't do this because you don't have the experience or you don't have the audience or, stop speaking to yourself like that. That's negative meditation on the wrong thing. Watch your language of how you're speaking to yourself, because that subconscious mind is listening and it's downloading, right? Okay. So if anyone on here needs to get up out that comfort zone. You ready to show up and confidently coach your clients, confidently put your content out there. Click that book now button in my bio and get on my calendar, okay? Get on my calendar. We all start from right. We all we start, yeah, we all start from something else. Exactly. Okay. Just checking my notes here, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you, Anu Couture. Thank you so much. I appreciate the hearts. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Okay, so that's all I got for y'all tonight. I like to come in and get it, teach the lesson, catch the blessing, and exactly. So go click the link in my bio. I do have a new ebook out called Courage and Confidence. And I'm giving more tips in that ebook and strategies to help you show up and be seen. I'm talking about how you can network on and offline. I was talking to someone in a Facebook group today because they were saying how they're not comfortable networking offline because, you know, they're like introvert and they're the type of person, you know, that's always at the event, but they're the one sitting in the background and just watching everybody else. You know, so I dropped some gems to her out of that ebook to let her know what to do, right? And I'm going to go ahead and drop, you know what I'm saying, exactly, change the mindset. Hi, Crown Unique, thank you for joining. When you're going to a networking event, not the online ones, but like a physical location, and if it's your first time or you just don't know what to do, go prepared. If you have business cards or if you have the what do they call it nowadays, like the social business card where you can send it to someone through the phone or something in that nature, whatever marketing material you have for yourself, just be prepared. And when you go in the room, like I was telling the young lady, I was telling her to scan the room. When you go to networking events, scan the room and look around and see who you make eye contact with. And see, you know, if they offer you or you can offer them a nice soft smile and a nod. You know, that's a connection. That can let you know, okay, this person is open to speaking with me. This person is open to talking with me, right? And if a conversation sparks out of that, then once you start talking, compliment something that they're wearing. That breaks the ice. Once that happens, then ask them, what do you do? Do not ask them, so what brings you here tonight? Don't ask them that, because everybody at a networking event, just like you, everybody out here networking, don't ask them what brings you here tonight. We know networking brought you out tonight, okay? So don't do that, okay? So those are just some tips. So go click the link in my bio and get the ebook, Courage and Confidence, and I'm giving out more tips. Also, check out my audio training as well, Align Your Mouth and Your Mindset. Check out that as well. Check out that as well, okay? And so I just want to announce to y'all and let y'all know that I am getting ready soon, so stay close to my page. I'm going to be opening up my group coaching really soon, and it's an 8-week program that's designed, you know, to help you have a new mindset, a new way of speaking directly to yourself. You will feel and have more confidence to show up for your clients. You will feel a release from all negative self-talk, doubt, fear. You'll also learn how to invoke positive feelings at any time that you want through certain techniques that I've learned with NLP, that you can start feeling happy, confident at any time that you want. And I'm going to teach you in my program of how to invoke those feelings at any time. You're also going to feel empowered to continue to boost and build your confidence. That way you can always continually to be confidently you, okay? So that's just a brief, you know, introduction of what's to come and what's about to take place. So I'll continue to talk more about it through my lives, you know, keep breaking off information to you all about the program. So just stay connected, okay? So that's all I have for y'all tonight. You ready to be confidently you? Go ahead and book a call with me. Let's chat. Let's see what's truly blocking what you have going on. I do work a lot with NLP techniques in my coaching, so book your call today. All right. Yes, Anu Couture, confidence is king. Exactly. Confidence is king. All right. So if anybody have any other questions, comments, or concerns, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Feel free to share this message to someone that may need it. And we will be, you too, Shalonda, you have a good night as well. And I will be checking in with y'all on my feed and my stories. And I'll let y'all know what I'm bringing for next week, okay? So thank you for tuning in. Y'all have a good night.